Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Got some great feedback, some great user experience feedback, user review from Tristan Jones, photographer. Tristan says, or is discussing, I should say, let's set this up a little. This was in regards to the video I did a little while back when somebody had asked what has better image quality, the Nikon D750 or the Nikon D7200. So, Tristan's providing some hands-on experience here. In good lighting situations at low ISO, their sensors are pretty much equal. Both have good DR, dynamic range. You wouldn't really be able to tell the difference. Once you start shooting darker subjects using longer exposure, higher ISO, the D750 clearly shows why full frame is preferred. High ISO performance is much better on the D750, and the sensor is quite ISO invariant too. So you have the option of about 4 to 5 stops of latitude to use either ISO or post-processing to pull out details. Meaning, shadow noise pushed 4 stops in post is pleasing, as it is also if you shot 4 stops higher ISO. They are about equal. Long exposure, low ISO shooting also gives better results with less noise in the shadows, especially chroma noise, brackets those blotchy colors. Compared to my D800, to me, my D750 is better for my nighttime long exposure work, which is all done on a tripod, so is always at base ISO. The shadow areas, which I have to push 3 to 4 stops, I underexpose shadows to preserve highlights and don't bracket in post-process. Have a more pleasing noise pattern on the D750 and less of it. Put that down to bigger phototypes capturing light. The same applies to a comparison with DX images. There are some good reasons to use a DX body. The D500 has my attention. I don't care if it is 4 megapixels less than the D7200, and perhaps the D7300 will arrive and change my view. But I would always go FX and then backpedal to a DX body with my FX lenses. I wouldn't buy a DX lens no matter how good it is, as it would be practically useless on my FX bodies. Good point. FX lenses FX bodies are cheap enough now for most people to consider getting one over a DX and start collecting FX lenses. You can always buy a DX body later if you really need what they offer, but obviously some people really just want the effective FOV reach of DX with FX glass anyway, so they get FX glass and shoot DX. Not a wrong with that. I always say consider what you'll be doing in the future. Camera bodies come and go almost biannually. Lenses are your investment. Great feedback from Tristan. I agree with everything he's saying here. My experiences have been identical to his shooting these bodies. I've shot all these bodies, and I totally agree with that. And especially when he's talking about the importance of lenses and the fact that your cameras will change. It's the old saying: you date your cameras and marry your lenses. In other words, you're going to change your camera bodies a lot over time, but if you're in the same system, you're going to keep that glass forever and ever. Some of the old glass is still great performing. I have like a 1962 Nikon SC, Nikkor SC 50mm f1.4, and it's amazing. I love it. So great feedback from Tristan. Great review there. Thank you, Tristan. Appreciate that feedback, that well thought out, well written response. And if you guys have any questions about 750 D7200 image quality, any comments, if you've shot both these and would like to add, feel free to leave it in the comments below. If you have a comment or a question for Tristan, leave it in the comments below, because he'll probably see this when I post that. I'm assuming, Tristan, you're a he. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your question or your feedback, Tristan. And we'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.